Are you addicted to your limitations? Yes, you've heard right. Are you addicted to the limitations? You make a list of excuses and things you cannot do it and the reasons why you can't do it. And all the circumstances around you, or maybe not all, but some of them are indicating you can't go with it. You can't set up a business right now. What are you talking about? Right now is a crisis in the world. I can't do this. Do you relate? You can do anything if you have a vision and you're willing to go for it. I cannot stress enough how many times one of the biggest problems we have is we get addicted, because addiction is a very negative state of being to be. And if you can also get addicted to the same way I used to get addicted to coffee. And obviously there are other addictions which are far more worse. However, we can also get addicted it's called victimhood. Because we pretend to be in a trauma. Oh, poor me. Now it's not a good time to set up a business. And poor me, I don't have enough education. And, my grades weren't great. And I don't have enough money to do that. And I don't have any time. Well, let me point you with the time. We all have the same time. So how come some people can manage the time so well? I mean, they can't manage the time. I'll take it back. We cannot manage time. We can manage the activities. We can become very efficient and we can put our laser focus into things we really desire to do, and they fuel our goal. Let me go even deeper. They fuel our passion. And your passion fuels your burning desire. And your burning desire is that vision. And if you feel as if you already have that desire right now, how many times a day do you spend thinking like this rather than, I can't do that because of time, money, energy, education. It's just not the right time for me. When is the right time for you? The one thing we never know is how much time we have left. And it may not sound great to some of you, but I had several calls with potential clients and their first sentences are starting like this. Hi Vladi, I'm 77 years young and this is my year. What can you do to help me to get where I would love to go? That says something, right? Another couple who joined to be a coaches, they said we'd love to impact this world and give it our best. All these years, the experience, the knowledge we've collected, can you help us? We don't know how to set up a business, but we know how much we want to help others. Change the thinking. If you change your thinking, you change everything. And thinking is the desire. It's that thought which is sent out there. But it is your heart, your emotional and vibrational scale, your feeling that attracts back whatever you vibrate. And this is why, lots of people talk about law of attraction. Law of attraction is a secondary law. And I know we've talked about this many times, but reminders are good. Repetition is the key. So law of vibration is the primary law. What is vibration? One of my quotes here, I have it here so I can read it several times a day, says, I'm a vibrational match to all frequencies I desire. Because if I focus on my desire and on things I would love, and don't give any attention to what's happening in the world or things you do not want or things you cannot do because of your way of labeling it, you can do it. You just, with the level of awareness or just from where you are not seeing it. It's like when we climb mountains. I love going with my climbing buddies, and one of us is ahead, one of us is in the middle, one of us is at the bottom. And the top one says, oh guys, look, that's amazing lake. And we kind of look like, where? The lake is there, whether we see it or not. It's just the perception we have at that point where we are. We just can't see it. But then we climb a little bit up and it was like, oh yes, a beautiful lake. Well, if you're not, with your consciousness is not raising, you're not going to see the lake. But that does not mean that the lake is not there. And it also doesn't mean that you don't deserve prosperity. You deserve prosperity because you are worthy and you were born to shine. But how much of it you're actually realizing and being grateful for and taking action to be the person who you desire to be? because you are worth it and you deserve all the prosperity and happiness you have. And I'll see you tomorrow.